In this quick demo, we will see how you can easily use the drag and drop builder to create stunning designs for your pop-ups and slide-ins. Let's log into the ezPopups dashboard and create a new pop-up. Here we have several options that we can use, but we'll leave those for other tutorials. For now, let's go ahead and click Start the Builder. When I get inside the builder for the first time, I'm invited to choose a template to get started. For this tutorial, I'll just get started from scratch in order to show you the basics. Now this is the builder's user interface. Here we have the canvas at the center, the components on the left sidebar, and their settings on the right sidebar. Now that we have nothing selected, we can see that on the right sidebar we have the pop-up options. These options range from the pop-up size. I can also choose an entrance animation. There are many eye-catching animations that you can choose from here. I can also choose an exit animation for when the user closes the pop-up. Down here we have the design options that allow us to change the styling of the pop-up. For example, we can change the background color, set a background image, or even a video background. Let's select a background image and I will choose an image from the image library here. We can add some darkness to the background to make the text more visible. Change the border style and color. Add some nice roundness to the corners of the pop-up. I can also add an overall shadow. And if you want to dim the background website, you can increase the backdrop opacity here, like so. Let me resize the pop-up a little bit. And on the left-hand side, we have the components that range from text widgets, images, audio, video, email opt-in forms, social widgets, marketing widgets, and we're going to talk about each one of these on other tutorials. Now, the way you would use a component is simply by dragging it and dropping it inside the canvas. Let's get started by dragging a headline. There we go. I can position it and resize it however I want. Then I can double click it and change the text to my liking. I can select the text and change the font family, font color, styling, font size. Let's drag an image and double click it and choose an image from the library. Then scale it a little bit and reposition it. And let's add some text to make a subheading for our headline. So just like with the headline, I will double click the text and change it. There we go. I'll make it a little bit bigger. Change its color. And now let's, for example, add some bullet points on which we'll put some features which people will get if they subscribe on this pop-up. Okay, so I'll drag and drop a list. I'll double click it and change the text. Now with my list selected, I can see on the right sidebar that I have options for that list. So I can, for example, change the skin. Okay, I like that. Now let me duplicate this list. I'll just right click it and hit duplicate and reposition this second list right here. Alright, now we will add an email opt-in form. So I will drag and drop this opt-in form right here and resize it, reposition everything. Alright, so with the opt-in form selected, I can go to my right sidebar and start changing the colors and styling of my opt-in form. I will make a yellow button and the button text will be black. Okay, so now I will add one last image that will be an arrow on the side of the opt-in form. I'll double click it and search for an arrow inside the images library. Great. Now, we saw how to add entrance and exit animations to the pop-up, but it doesn't stop there, as we can also animate every element on the pop-up. So for example, if I take the headline, I can see on the right sidebar that I have an entrance animation option for the headline, and I can add an entrance animation to pretty much any element on the pop-up. Now let me add several animations to every element really quickly. Alright, so if I go ahead and preview this, you can see how every element comes into place with its animation. And by the way, let me just change the text on the forms button here from subscribe to something more meaningful. Download the free report. Alright. Now in this video, we have seen the basics of how to use the drag and drop builder. In the next video, we will see how we can turn the pop-up that we have just created into a mobile-friendly pop-up using the mobile-specific builder. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.